Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Sir, we are offline the yoga session. You can join yoga with us. Sir, we are in the yoga session. You can join on the link I have shared with you. Sir, लेकिन आ जाए देखते हैं कुछ होगा तो आएगा और बाकी हेलो बड़ा है नहीं सर एक कर लीजिए हां हेलो स्मृति और ऐसी स्मृति
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. I'm there.
अरे ऑनलाइन करो ना अपना वीडियो अरे सिर्फ आप लोग हमारा मजा ले रहे हो मजा ले रहे हो आपको नहीं देखेंगे हाँ लेकिन योगा की पोस्चर में बैठना है हाँ योगा की पोस्चर में बैठना है सोबित तो वो सोबित तुम भी अच्छा करना है सभी लोग वहां पर
तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा।
अब बेड में बैठ के कौन सा योगा होता है क्या बोल रहे हो तुम
So your voice is not clear.
ऐसा क्या मुंह में घुसा अभी समझ में आ रहा है मतलब सुनाई दे रहा है हेलो
Yes, sir.
मैं इसका थोड़ा बस मेरा बैटरी का लगी सर खाने के बाद बैटरी डाउन हो जाता है सब खाया था एक बार खाया था 5 मिनट so very soon we will start होता दोनों रूममेट दिखता नहीं है और Abhishek, how many participants are there?
Good evening, sir.
Abhishek,
14, sir, 14.
14 या 40?
14, sir, 14.
बोलिए तो करो। यहाँ गलती नहीं ना? मार्केट घूमना है
कैलेंडर वाटिना
अभिषेक थोड़ा नजर रखना डॉक्टर राजेश कुमार वाणी रोज ऐसी विषय बारे जब ज्वाइन करेंगे थोड़ा अनाउंस कर देना
और चाबी दाद दिखी ना तो हाँ
कथबार्ता होती
कैमरे में तो तुम हाथ लगाती हो मोबाइल के वो देख डॉक्टर राजेश कुमार है ज्वाइन हेलो डॉक्टर राजेश कुमार नहीं भाग्य है क्या बोली आज तक टिकट में बैठ गया ठीक है हीरो अपना आशीष भी तो नहीं है भाग्य से फिट है वो बस पे बैठकर जो भाषण कर रहे हैं बस आसान थोड़ा पंखा चलाओगे अभी गर्मी लगेगा युवा तो आवाज नहीं है थोड़ा पसीना चलना चाहिए हां तब चले कि हम लोग कुछ कर रहे हैं हेलो डॉक्टर राजेश कुमार मिस्टर काशी ज्वाइन किए
हाँ
वो सर अब तक नहीं ज्वाइन किया
वो नहीं हुआ
और we just want to see आपको देखना चाहते हैं प्लीज सबमिट योर वीडियो अभिषेक यू कैन ऑपरेट
यस सर
तुम देख रहे हो सब लोगों को अरे हम लोगों को काशी विश्वनाथ मिस्टर काशी विश्वनाथ वारी एंड राजेश कुमार मानी के उनको देख रहे हो आप
हाँ सर
तो यहाँ पर हम लोग क्यों नहीं देख पा रहे
सर बहुत लोग अपना वीडियो म्यूट किए हुए हैं
ठीक है
सबको साउंड म्यूट करने दो वीडियो ऑन करने दो
प्लीज एवरीबॉडी unmute your video and mute your mic सब अपना अपना माइक बंद कर दीजिए और वीडियो को खोल दीजिए कर दीजिएगा वो है आप
कई साल करने क्या
Everybody please unmute your video or hide yourself.
ऑडिबल Is it visible?
Yes, it is audible, but not visible.
Is it visible?
We cannot see you, sir.
But you are visible.
Yes, we are visible definitely, but we can
गैलरी को
हाँ अभी ऐसे ही रहना। एक सेकंड इसी का स्क्रीन कैप्चर कर लेते हैं। वो तो हो रहा है।
Am I visible?
So, Mr. Rajesh, you are not visible, sir. Dr.
Am I visible?
No. And काशी विश्वनाथ सर, आप ये दोनों एक ही जगह पर हैं क्या? हाँ, yes, 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 we can. Just one.
Now visible?
Yes, sir, yes.
प्रणाम सर।
So, Smriti madam. Hello, Smriti madam.
Yes, sir.
Your register is there.
Okay, sir.
Please, everybody, mute your mic and unmute your video. Unmute your video. Register sir, Andre को register sir का बात करें क्या? Please, Pratima, please start.
काटी दो भला फोन आसे काटी दो
राजेश सर आपण आरंभ करନ୍ତୁ
यस
ଟିକେ ଗୋଟେ ମିନିଟ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଫର୍ମାଲିଟି ଆମର ଟିକେ ଅଛି
Good evening, everyone. Respected delegates, esteemed guests, adult activities and students. Warm welcome to you all to the yoga session that is Community in Community, which is organized by School of Pharmacy, Arkajan University. To make this evening a blessed one, let us evoke Goddess Saraswati by kindling the lamp. So let's start with the virtual lamp lighting session.
Sa sa शिशु है अज्ञानी माता, किन चरणों का प्यार दे। वीणा पाणी तारे दे माँ सरस्वती शारदे, माँ सरस्वती शारदे।
Thank you, everyone. Let us have a small glance on our present need. The vision to empower talents with innovative learning experience. Arkajan University, Jharkhand intends to become an educational hub for millions of young minds across the country and internationally. Situated at the first industrial town of India, popularly known as Tata Nagar or Jamshedpur, named after visionary industrialist Sri J. N. Tata, founder of Tata Group, the university has evolved magnificently over the last few years. Arkajan University enlightens each and every aspiring student on higher education and career choices. Its ever-evolving and open-minded system encourages students to exceed expectations in their area of interest, thus guiding them to become ethnically sound individuals. Due to its quest for continuous success and resilience, Arkajan University, Jharkhand is on its way to become one of the top universities in Eastern India. The university, which is spread across 25 acres, has left no stone unturned in providing the state-of-art facilities in various sectors, including education, sport, entrepreneurship, research, and other ventures. Taking the event forward to make this event a blessed one, we have with uh, our Rector Sir of Arkajan University, Mr. Jaspreet Singh Dhanjal. I would now request you, sir, to kindly say a few words on this event. Over to you, sir.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good
I'm
evening,
audible.
sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible. Please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. And I really congratulate School of Pharmacy and Dr. Sahu for conducting such a wonderful yoga session for the students and for the faculty members. And definitely this would be helping us in fighting to this COVID-19 pandemic. And apart from this, there are a lot more sessions which the School of Pharmacy continuously keep on coming up. And the participation is really one of the great thing which is admirable. There are a lot of participation at in this also for the yoga session. Unfortunately, I'm there in the office and I could not join it, but my well wishes are definitely with the School of Pharmacy for conducting such wonderful session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. For the yoga session of today's evening, we have with us Mr. Rajesh Kumar Manik and Mr. Kashi Vishwanath Barik. Dr. Rajesh Kumar Manik, sir, he is a yoga trainer in Bhubaneswar. He has done his MSc in Applied Yoga Science from Mangal, Bihar. And Mr. Kashi Vishwanath Barik, he is also a yoga trainer in Bhubaneswar and he has done his MSc in human consciousness and yogic science from Central University, Bhubaneswar. So now I will hand over the entire event to Dr. Rajesh Kumar Manik, sir, and would request you to kindly say something on this evening and proceed with the yoga session. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us start our session with Vedic chanting. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Let He protect us. Let He nourish us. Let we work with great energy. Let our study be enlightening. Let we not hate each other. Oh, peace, peace, peace. Thank you very much, the students. I am very much thankful to the students, School of Pharmacy, and the teachers. They have invited me to give the light of yoga to the students. Today's my topic is that immunity, yoga for immunity in community. Why I chose this topic? Because of this COVID period. You can see this virus has spread all over the world and in every community. So what is the remedy for that? That is very important. Till now, there is no vaccination. Still, we are waiting for the medical vaccination. Before that, we need to have other vaccination. What are that other vaccinations? Like social vaccination, social distancing, and spiritual vaccination, which is also, I would say, that is a yogic vaccination. So how it can be possible? By the practice of yoga and with the lifestyle. So first of all, I will tell you what is our immunity. So immunity is, just 1 minute. So what is immunity? Immunity is just we'll discuss a little bit, then we'll go to the actual session, that is yoga session. The ability of the body to defend against invading agent is called immunity. So whatever the foreign bodies, when we are in contact with that, then our body have that power. The soldiers, they are supposed to fight with that. That is the immunity, right? So types of immunity. First one is the innate immunity, defense by natural killer cells, then NK cells, all of you know. Second one is known as acquired immunity or cell mediated immunity, and also called humoral or antibody mediated. Next one, what is innate immunity? It is non-specific defense mechanism that come into play immediately with the hours. For example, skin, chemicals in blood, and immune system cells that attacks foreign cells in the body.
Just a minute, sir. Can we share the slides for your convenience?
Slides, I already sent it, but okay, sorry.
Yes. Abhishek, please share the slide.
Slide,
He will share it. Abhishek will share it.
Okay. So is it okay?
Yes. Abhishek,
Okay.
second slide to chala.
Is it okay, sir? adaptive immunity. We'll start with adaptive immunity. Next. Yes. So adaptive immunity, it refers to antigen specific immune response. It is more complex than innate. We already discussed there are two types of immunity. One in the innate immunity, which exists in the body from birth it is. But adaptive is the acquired. Also it is called the acquired. It refers to antigen specific immune response. It is more complex than innate. The antigen first must be processed and recognized, then it creates an army of immune cells specifically designed to attack that antigen. Suppose whether it is a virus, bacteria, or any form of living or non-living, then this type of immunity, it takes form and it attacks and it dissolves. Next. Now next slide, please. What causes death in COVID-19 coronavirus patients? Now you can see everywhere there is corona patients. Lots of people are infected by coronavirus, and death rate also hiking. And those who are immunized, they are safe. Those who have comorbidities, they cannot survive, right? So suppose a person, those are older age, showing signs of sepsis on admission, underlying disease like hypertension, diabetes, prolonged use of non-invasive ventilation, and ARDS. You know, hypertension is a silent killer. And in hypertension, you know, there are so many hormones like your in suprarenal gland, there are two types of stress hormone they secretes. These two hormones, they boost up or increases the blood pressure. And diabetes and hypertension both are very danger for coronavirus. And ARDS, what is ARDS? ARDS is the acute respiratory distress syndrome. So we'll discuss about that ARDS, how the coronavirus affects affects ARDS, and ultimately the person is dead, and how the yoga helps to remove such type of things. So mechanisms we'll discuss. ARDS is a form. Next, please. Next slide. Next slide. ARDS is a form of, hypoxemic respiratory failure characterized by severe impairment in gas exchange and lung mechanics with a high case fatality rate. And you know, this is a respiratory failure. What happens? We know in lungs there are the bronchioles are there, and ultimately there are the bunch of alveoli. Just like the grapes-like structures, alveoli, they inside the alveoli the gaseous exchange takes place. How? When we inhale, you already know what is tidal volume. Around 500 ml we oxygen we take and we just expire. That oxygen is utilized in alveoli, and there is gaseous exchange takes place inside the alveoli, and the carbon dioxide we expel out. This is the mechanism. So what happens in ARDS? In ARDS, ultimately a result of capillary permeability secondary to cellular damage. You know, the what is called that membrane of the alveoli is very thin, so that there is the gaseous exchange takes place inside the alveoli. Right? There are two theories are there. There is a Bohr's theory and what is another theory which is applicable in the lungs. The carbon dioxide which is comes out through your vena cava and it goes to the lungs through heart, then the carbon dioxide it goes inside the alveoli, and it accumulates in the alveoli, and ultimately the carbon dioxide is expelled out and oxygen is utilized. This is the process of your respiration. But what happens in ARDS, ultimately the result of capillary permeability secondary to cellular damage. The cells are damaged. The virus, what happened? What does it do? It just damages the cellular cell. The pulmonary capillaries have extremely thin walls to allow rapid exchange of respiratory gases across them, right? And it disturbances the pulmonary capillary fluid balance due to loss of elasticity of capillaries. This is very important. Coronavirus, what does it do? It just damages the alveoli and the elasticity is lost, and the stiffness of your alveoli, which cannot do the gases exchange takes place. So what happens? On the other hand, what happens? The amount of the water absorption takes place or accumulates inside the lungs, and the person is hypoxia. Then he feels a hypoxia. The person is unable to take unable to have the breathing. So he cannot take oxygen, cannot breathe out the carbon dioxide. This happens during the when someone is infected by the COVID-19 or coronavirus. So what is the solution for that? I already told from the beginning that we are yet to discover or invent the vaccine. Before coming to your medical vaccination, we need to have the social vaccination, the mental vaccination, or your spiritual vaccination. That is very important. I would say here the yogic vaccination is much more effective than the medical vaccination or other vaccinations now. And there is no such treatment, specific treatment for coronavirus who is infected. Who are safe? Those who are immunized, those who have the natural immunization, they are safe from this virus. So how yoga helps in such type of things happens, or the person is infected in coronavirus. Before that, I must tell you what is yoga. Please come to that slide. That is what is yoga. Please come to that slide. Now it is a vital part what I would like to discuss with you. Please come. Yes, what is yoga? You tell me. You might have seen, you might have experienced, you might be practicing yoga, but what is yoga? Practically, I'm telling you, and according to I'll tell you the classical text and practical. What practically? So the word yoga has come out. The root word is known as yuj. Yujyate oneno iti yoga. To unite is yoga. So what are the union? How one can unite with whom? There are two entities we are supposed to unite with each other. One is known as soul or atma, we say in yogic language. Another one is called the Paramatma or supreme soul. When this soul is united with that supreme soul, it is known as yoga. Yujyate oneno iti yoga. But practically, I would say yoga is the integration of body, mind, and emotion, and also your soul. So what is body? Body is the physical part. What is mind? Mind is the subtle part. And emotion is the feelings. Also we say body is the gross part of the mind, and mind is the subtle part of the body, and emotion is the feelings. This is the body, mind, and emotion. And when both are in a harmony state, then we say you are really practicing yoga, and it is known as yoga. So can you say who is the founder of yoga? The founder of yoga is known as Maharishi Patanjali. You might have seen there is Patanjali shop, Patanjali material, so many things we know. there is a misconception here. I would like to clarify you that Patanjali is the Maharshi, not that Ramdev Baba's product is a Maharshi, like Patanjali. Patanjali is a Maharshi. And according to Maharshi Patanjali, he has given the definition of yoga is yoga chitta vritti nirodha. So Maharshi Patanjali is supposed to be a great psychiatrist. And according to him, yoga definition is yoga chitta vritti nirodha. It is a systematic approach how to control over the mind or mastery over the mind is known as yoga. So the classical text or encyclopedic text which is known as Bhagavad Gita says samatvam yoga uchyate, equanimity is yoga. Yoga karmasu kaushalam, the perfection in action is known as yoga. And another text is known as Yoga Vasishtha. Yoga Vasishtha, Yoga Vasishtha, like Bhagavad Gita, there is a text known as Yoga Vasishtha. Bhagavad Gita is a text when the Arjuna goes into grief, that is known as Arjuna Visada Yoga. At that time, Lord Krishna has the divine songs, advices in the form of sloka to Arjuna is known as the Bhagavad Gita. But in Yoga Vasishtha, Lord himself, the Rama himself, is in depression. At that time, Rishi Vasishtha gives him the so many advices, which is known as Yoga Vasishtha. According to Yoga Vasishtha, what is the definition of yoga? Manaha prasamana payaha yoga ityavidhyate. Yoga is a skillful trick to calm down the mind, because mind has major role for everything. That's why Yoga Vasishtha says the mind should be treated, because most of the even modern science says the 70 to 80% diseases are known as psychosomatic in nature, because the disease germinates in mind and manifests in the body. That's why mind has the vital role to be treated, to control, to master, so that we can overcome so many things in life. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Next one is known as the concept of health and disease. It's very important point. What do you understand about the health? Only healthy, the physical part. Those who do not have the high BP or hypertension or blood pressure or anything else, no. Yoga does not believe. Even the WHO does not believe that only a person is healthy where the physical body is healthy, free from diseases. No, because health is the definition, I would say, it is a complete sphere, like physical part, mental part, social, even if the spiritual part is known as the health. So yoga says what is health? Health is the harmony of Panchakosha. What is Panchakosha? You might be listening, the word Panchakosha is very new for you, but I must clarify what is Panchakosha. Kosha is cell, Pancha means 5. There are 5 types of cells in the body. So is it 5 of cells? So no. We have studied in anatomy and physiology that we have the different type of cell, tissue, epithelial tissue, this tissue, there is cell, there is cytoplasm, there is nucleus, lysosome, ribosome, there is protein synthesis is going on, so many things going on. So then what types of 5 types of cells? So no, our ancient text or classical text, Yoga Upanishad says, if you go to the Taittiriya Upanishad, there is the conversation between the Bhrigu and Varuna. Bhrigu is asking to Varuna, his father. He's asking, what is the fundamental, unchanging, eternal principle which is known as Brahman? So what is Brahman? A word for you. Brahman is the reality of life, the self, and Maya is illusion, according to Advaita Vedanta. So that is the Brahman. About the definition of Brahman, the Bhrigu is asking to Varuna. At the time, Varuna says, oh my dear son, please go and discover yourself. Then Bhrigu goes into great penance, and first of all, he discovers that Annamaya Kosha, the physical sheath of the body. So what is physical sheath? Physical sheath is your cell. What is that? The anatomy of the body, the cell, tissue, joints, bones, blood circulation, blood, all these are the physical sheath. And Annamaya, where it is Annamaya? Anna means food, Maya means modification. Like Bhagavad Gita says, Annad bhavanti bhutani parjanat anna sambhava. Jagyat bhavati parjano jagya karma samudbhava. Karma brahmadbhava vidhi brahma khyara samudbhava. Tasmat sarvagatam brahma jagye nityam pratishthitam. So Annad bhavanti bhutani. The bhutani means the jiva, the living beings, is due to the anna, the modification of food. That's why food is also Brahman. We should not throw it. You might have heard the food should not be thrown because anna is Brahma. Then Bhrigu answers to the fathers and reports that this is the Annamaya kosha. Then Varuna says, is it the final? Then again Bhrigu goes into great penance and he discovers another sphere of the kosha is known as Pranamaya kosha. What is Pranamaya kosha? Prana is a vital sheath and Maya is modification. So in the context of modern style, I would say the physiological concept, this is the Pranamaya kosha is the physiological part of the body. For example, there is a protein synthesis in the body, the enzymatic reaction, the digestion, and so many things going on due to the energy. There is an energy behind it. You know, in every, already we know what is the scientist, the Einstein says E is equal to mc square. The whole world is nothing but is the package of energy. So the physical process, what is going inside the body is due to the energy of the body, which in the form of enzyme or hemodynamic process, how the body is circulating brought to the all about the part of the body. So that is the Pranamaya kosha. The electromagnetic wave is also Pranamaya kosha. And the Indian scientist, he discovers about the plant. Plant has also life. You know? And again, he grows into great penance and reports to the father that is another sphere of the kosha is known as a Manomaya kosha, mind. What is mind? Psychiatrists say, or neurophysiologists say, what is mind? Mind is the, what is that? It is the functional part of the brain or neurons is mind. But Vedanta believes the mind is the matter, the subtle part of the matter. And mind has got the four parts, manasa, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. What is mind? Sankalpatmika manaha nischatmika buddhi. This is the definition of mind. Mind is nothing but the bundle of thoughts, what we think, what we recognize, what we judge. This is the mind. And another two parts, that is Vijnanamaya and Anandamaya kosha, it is beyond our capacity, that is the intuitive mind, and Anandamaya kosha is the ultimate part of the body, that is the Anandamaya kosha. According to the Taittiriya Upanishad, the Bhrigu reports to the father and he goes into the deep meditation and he never comes back. Then father says, where do, please come back. Then he says, Father, Anandamaya kosha is the ultimate part of the kosha. And when we say about the health, this is the harmony of this pancha kosha is known as health, and there is the disharmony of pancha kosha is known as disease. So next, how does it happen then? So which is the root cause of the disease? The mind. Mind has got the likes and dislikes. When the mind has got the likes and dislikes, at that time what happens? It say no, this and that and this and that. At that time, the pranamaya kosha is disturbed. Prana is energy, the level of energy inside the body. When it is disturbed, then distribution of the proper amount of energy to the target cell or the organ, when it is disturbed, then there is the manifestation of the disease, because I already told you disease germinates in mind and manifests in the body. There are 4 phases: psychic phase, psychosomatic phase, somatic phase, and organic phase. Also, first 2 phases are known as the adhi, and next 2 phases are also known as the vyadhi. Adhi leads to vyadhi. So in this way, in a very subtle form, the disease it germinates and ultimately it manifests. Like the coronavirus, what happens? When we inhale through different, suppose the droplets, or if you do not maintain the social distancing, and when you touch, you inhale, at the time, the virus has got the force. Keep it in the mind, it's very important. Virus has got all the force. When we inhale, at the time our body has got also the force. And there is the fighting in between the 2 forces. And in medical language you say, if you are immunized, if you have got the strong immune power, at the time what happens? The virus, they cannot affect you, and you can win from the, if you won't be infected by the coronavirus. So what is that? When yogic language we say, that is the energy you have by accumulation of practice of yoga. If you have that, coronavirus cannot infect you. And you saw, as we already discussed, there are in our blood, there is a gamma globulins. In gamma globulins, there is a specific cells. They are ready to fight with the virus. When the virus enters into the body, at that time, through blood, the natural killer cells and other cells, they come and fight with each other. And ultimately, when you have got the strong immune power, then nothing will happen. So how yoga can help? Let us discuss about the yoga. The yogic management, there are, I already told you what is yoga. Next one is how we can manage through yoga. So 2 systems of yoga are very important. One is the Raja Yoga system and another is Hatha Yoga system. So treat the body through mind is known as the Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga, treat the body through mind, because body is the gross part of the mind and mind is the subtle part of the body. In Raja Yoga system, what we say, how we can practice Raja Yoga. And another one is treat the mind through body is Hatha Yoga. And what is the difference between Raja Yoga and Hatha Yoga? Let us discuss. First, we'll discuss about the Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga, the founder is Maharishi Patanjali. Maharishi Patanjali is the founder of yoga, and he has got the 8 limbs of yoga, or also known as Ashtanga Yoga. It starts with yama. What is yama? The social conducts and personal conducts is known as your yama and niyama. The social conduct. What? There are 5 types of yama: hinsa, satya, asteya, and your brahmacharya, aparigraha. These are the yama. And niyama, saucha, santosa. See, when here in niyama, saucha and santosa, there are 2 words. Saucha means sanitation, santosa means contentment. Sanitation, now everywhere, if you see there in any shop or anywhere, first sanitize your hands, sanitize your face, and whatever it may be, or your feet, then you come. That is saucha. Saucha means cleanliness. Cleanliness of your body, cleanliness of your mind is very important. That is your spiritual vaccination, saucha and santosa. Then others like swadhyaya, tapas, tapasya, the great austerity. If you go to the hard, means sun, it is 40 degree above sun. Now we are using AC, air condition, which is not good for the health. The people in our ancestors, did they have air conditioner or anything else? Still they are very healthy, because they are leading a natural life. They are immunized with the other things, with the sun, water, air, everything. That's why tapasya, tapas is very important. Next come your asana. Asana, there are different asana. I would demonstrate here different type of asana. How, what can you practice the asana and what kinds of pranayama you practice, I will tell you. And pranayama, what is asana? Sthira sukham asanam. The asana or practice, the postures you adopt, it should be comfortable to you. And pranayama, what is pranayama? Swasa prasvasa gati vichhedah pranayama. It is the cessation of the inhalation and exhalation. That is the kumbhak or retention of the air inside the body. Then comes the pratyahara. Pratyahara means there are minds, different type of senses, 5 sense organs. You have to remove all the desires from the body, your mind. What is desire? What is the root cause of the disease? According to Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says, if you go to the 2nd chapter, ध्यायतो विषयानुपंसः संगस्ते उपजायते संगात् संजायते कामा कामा क्रोधात् अभिजायते क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोहः सम्मोहः श्रुति विभ्रम श्रुति भ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशो बुद्धिनाशात् नश्यति. So the likes and dislikes, the desires, it leads to lobha to moha, and after moha, the person where he does not get anything, the person is lost. The buddhinaso pranasyati. That's why pratyahara is very important in life. And dharana, desabandha chittasya dharana, mind should be one pointedness, and dhyana. Sorry. Dhyana and samadhi, this is beyond our imagination. Okay. So now I will tell you the list of asana which can boost the immunity. First, Surya Namaskar. Shall we start? You can see Surya Namaskar. Is it visible to you? Surya Namaskar.
Yes, yes.
Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible. Should we start?
Okay.
Should we practice?
Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar, what does it do? It just boosts the immunity. Yes, first posture number 1. Please move to the posture number 2. The posture number 3. Posture number 4. Posture number 5. Posture number 6. Posture number 7. Posture number 8. Posture number 9. Posture number 10. Posture number 11. Posture number 12. This is known as Surya Namaskar. So let me explain about the Surya Namaskar. If you practice Surya Namaskar, what happens? Actually, say in posture number 1, please show posture number 1. There is a gland, you know, what is that gland? Thymus gland. You are activating the thymus gland, which has got the major role to boost the immunity. That's why you must practice Surya Namaskar to boost the immunity, to activate the T cell. You know, after from bone, what is that? The femur, when calls up from B cell, when it comes to the thymus gland, it is a training center, and the T cells are produced. B cells, when they come to the thymus gland, the T cells are produced. That is a training center, and that T cell, that like T helper cell, CD4 cell, CD8 cell, all those cells are produced in the thymus glands. That's why in Surya Namaskar, in fact, you are activating the thymus gland and producing the amount much more the T cell and CD4 cell, CD8 cell to immunize your body. That's why this is posture number 1. Next, posture number 2. You are activating the thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is here. Next, posture number 3. You are activating the adrenal gland, suprarenal gland to control the blood pressure, vasopressin or the your adrenaline, non-adrenaline, the two glands are being stimulated and controlled by the practice of your Surya Namaskar. Question number next. Yes, you are activating the again the pituitary gland. Okay, next. Again here also your thyroid gland. Next, question number next. Okay, now thymus gland, head, chest, and in chest and knee on the floor. Next, Bhujangasana.
Hello. We cannot see.
You cannot see. Now you can see. Is it visible?
No, no.
Is it visible?
No.
It's not visible.
No, it is not
Is
visible.
it visible?
No, it is not visible.
Not visible. Is it visible?
No, sir.
Visible.
No, no.
Is it visible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Next question number next. Yes. Okay. Question number next. 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 Question number 11. Question number 11. Question number 12. Yes. This is known as Surya Namaskar. Next practice we are going to do is the Sarvanga Asana.
Not visible.
Not visible. Visible.
थोड़ा और चाहिए.
Is it visible?
No.
Is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Body is not visible.
Not visible.
Only we can see the limb.
Is it visible?
No.
Is it visible?
और थोड़ा चाहिए. अभी तो बिल्कुल नहीं. We cannot see anything.
अबे क्या कर?
Yes.
You just go back, sir.
Visible.
You just go back. आपको थोड़ा पीछे चलना पड़ेगा.
Okay.
और थोड़ा चाहिए. और अभी दिखाइए. नहीं, फोकस कीजिए. Just
Is it visible?
थोड़ा.
हाँ, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is known as Sarvanga Asana.
This is Sarvanga.
Next the Kapodachi. Okay. Matsya Asana.
Just your camera should be focused, sir. Your camera is not focused.
Now,
Just.
is it visible?
No, no. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, right, right.
Yeah, okay. This is known as Matsya Asana. Next, Supta Vajrasana. Supta Vajrasana. Okay.
Yes.
This is Supta Vajrasana. Okay. Next. Next one is Pranayama. Pranayama is a Bhastrika Pranayama. Do Bhastrika Pranayama. Visible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So in Bhastrika Pranayama, next one is Nadi Sodhana Pranayama. Okay. So let me explain. Am I visible to you? Am I visible to you?
Yes, sir.
So let me explain first of all the Bhastrika Pranayama. You already saw Bhastrika Pranayama is like this.
Yes, sir.
Right? So Bhastrika Pranayama is a rapid inhalation and rapid exhalation. Keep it in the mind, very important. Rapid inhalation and rapid exhalation is known as Bhastrika Pranayama. Also it is known as the bellow breathing. The bull, the sound of the bull. Also, when you practice the Bhastrika Pranayama, what happens? What do you feel? The maximum amount of the air you take through inhalation and maximum amount of the air you expel out through exhalation. So what happens? At that time, in ARDS, what happens? Acute respiratory distress syndrome, there is the accumulation of the fluid inside the lungs, which is known as a pulmonary edema and which leads to fatality. So when, because of the loss of elasticity of your alveolus, which leads to this accumulation of fluid, so if you keep practicing every day the Bhastrika Pranayama, definitely I will tell you that you will be able to develop the elasticity of your alveolus, and there will be no more water accumulate or fluid accumulate inside the lungs. The water vapor itself will come out through Bhastrika Pranayama, and the elasticity of the lungs or your alveolus will increase, and the alveolus which are dead, they will open up. Your tidal volume can be increased. So IRV, what is IRV? Inspiratory reserve volume. VC, vital capacity, you might have studied in respiratory system. The vital capacity, inspiratory reserve volume, residual volume, all these volumes ultimate the vital capacity of the lungs, or TLC, total lungs capacity, you will be able to increase. And once you increase by the practice of what? Bhastrika Pranayama, and along with what? The Nadi Sodhana Pranayama. Let me demonstrate the Nadi Sodhana Pranayama. You have to inhale as much as possible, the long inhalation. What is the method? You take deep breath. Your breath must be long, deep, systematic, rhythmic, and slow as possible, as rhythmic as possible, as long as possible, as rhythmic as possible. And you inhale and you hold the air inside the lungs. What will happen? The oxygen will be inside the lungs, and there will be much more the gases exchange will take place inside the lungs, and the alveolus, the dead cells will open up, and definitely maximum amount of the carbon dioxide will produce inside the lungs, which is very important. This is very important. The amount of carbon dioxide will increase, and it stimulates the pneumotaxic center of the brain, the medulla, and you are forced to inhale. This is the process. If you inhale and you hold the kumbhaka, in yogic language we say it is kumbhaka, or holding the breath, at that time the amount of carbon dioxide will increase, and it will stimulate the pneumotaxic center of the medulla, and you are forced to inhale. Again you inhale. So in this way, if you keep on doing for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or half an hour in the morning and evening on an empty stomach, keep it in the mind. What will happen? The rest of the time, the oxygen consumption will increase in the body. This is very important. And the acidity will be removed. Alkali and acid, two types. So carbon dioxide increases the acidity, and oxygen it decreases. You know, in physiology we study it. We already studied it. So in this way, if you practice Bhastrika pranayama followed by the Nadi Sodhana pranayama, definitely you will be able to improve the lungs capacity, the elasticity of the alveoli, and vital capacity of the body, and the virus itself cannot infect your body, and also it increases the immune system of the body. Then bandha. What is bandha? First is Jalandhar bandha. Jalandhar bandha is like this. You have to inhale. So Nadi Sodhana pranayama with Jalandhar bandha, you have to inhale and lock the chin like this. So the thyroid gland is stimulated, and thyroid gland also has got the vital role in our body, in body metabolism or immunity or whatever it may be. So in this way, practice the Jalandhar bandha. Mahabandha is combination of Jalandhar bandha, Uddiyana bandha, and Mula bandha. I cannot demonstrate Uddiyana bandha and your Mula bandha. You have to see through go through the book or through net. You'll know it. Next one is practice of Kriya. Kriya is Kunjal Kriya. What is Kunjal Kriya? You have to drink in the morning your 3 to 4 glasses of water, and automatically you have the tendency to vomit. Once you vomit means your all the water, whatever is accumulated in the stomach will come out. Apart from that, the toxins from the body will come out, and you will be able to clean your body, the cleansing process of the body. And Laghu Sankha Prakshalana is the cleansing method of the body. You have to drink 6 glasses of water, and specific asana you have to do, and the whole intestine can be clean, evacuated. The bowel clear movement. We are doing it, bowel clear movement, we do it. The cleansing process of the body. And next one is the meditation is very important. Meditation is the medicine for life, of life. What we take pill is not one. Meditation is the best medicine for our body. If you practice at least half an hour meditation, you will be able to remove so many things, or the you'll be away from the various kinds of psychosomatic diseases, even if the infectious diseases. Meditation. What is that meditation? Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is your body will take rest, but mind will be awake. You will take the sankalpa, and through sankalpa, your mind will be strengthened. You will be able to strong your mind, strengthen your mind. Your mind will be strong. That is known as meditation. And what are the other home remedies to immunize the body? First, naturopathy says our body has 5 elements: Prithvi Tattva, Jala Tattva, Agni Tattva, Vayu Tattva, and Akash Tattva. So Prithvi Tattva, your body, and if you are exposed to the natural air, natural sun, and natural water, and definitely you will be able to boost your immunity. So if you drink the Suddha Jala or the pure water, definitely your system will work in its own pace. Then avoid air condition. Air condition is not good for the health. Then try to drink the hot water. If you keep sipping hot water every 10 minutes or half an hour like this, then if the virus also comes due to the hot water, the effect, the virus will die. It won't be effective. Then you practice the kadha or kwatha. What is a kadha or kwatha? Kadha is like you're on an Amsterdam, you do Punarnava. Punarnava is you go through the internet. I cannot explain what is Punarnava. It is a plant. Punarnava kwatha, mulethi or justi madhu, if you take, or pipli. Pipli is long pepper, sunthi, the dry ginger, lavang or your cloves, or tejpatra, tulsi, kali mirch, giloy, all these type of juice, if you take every day, then definitely you will be able to boost your immunity. In this way, you will be able to increase the immune power of the body. Okay, so this is all about our session, how yoga can help. And the most important thing I will tell you, that positive mind, and what should not do. That is very important. avoid the fast food, your fresh water. Then what is palatable to your tongue is not palatable to your stomach. What is not palatable to your tongue is palatable to your stomach. And three things you have to avoid: hurry, worry, and curry. Hurry means hurry sickness. Always we are in a hurry state. Worry means always are worried for something. And curry means eating food. We are so, our tongue is so means the slave of the food, that we go to restaurant, we say soft drink, Coca-Cola, soft drink, burger, pizza, freeze food, cold items, samosa, burger, Chinese food. You can see people are dying for that. So we must avoid that. You take the green vegetables like gajar, saag, sabzi, whatever is being cultivated and natural food, if you take, that is very important. And most important thing, ahara bihara is very important. Ahara means what you take food, and bihara means your lifestyle. The lifestyle modification is very important to avoid such type of diseases or any infectious diseases or your psychosomatic diseases. That's ahara bihara is very important phenomena in life. So if you 3 times you take, first the breakfast at a time, by 8 o'clock you finish your breakfast, by 1 o'clock you should finish your lunch, and if you take snacks it's okay, or you by 8 o'clock you must have your dinner. So, and what you should take: non-veg, yoga. If you are really yoga practitioner, so you'll try to have your vegetarian food. Vegetarian food has is more effective than the non-veg food. What we think, I don't know those who are eating non-veg like your other chicken, mutton, everything, it has got the adverse effect. People, they are developing the cholesterol. The if you go through the lipid profile, you can see the cholesterol level, your triglyceride, they are increasing because of the taking of the non-veg food and oily spicy from the market. Another thing, if you don't drink water after having your lunch or dinner, you do Vajrasana. After half an hour or 1 hour, you drink lukewarm water. That is very important for your body, and it helps to digest the food, because the hot water, what happens, it just dilates the blood vessel in the stomach and increases the enzyme to digest the food, and you avoid constipation. How you will avoid constipation? Constipation is the mother of all diseases. So what you have to do? You have to avoid maida, sugar, mithai, laddu, all these things. It has got the adverse effect and it leads to constipation. That's why MRP, maida, your refined food, and polished thing, all these things you have to avoid. And you take natural diet, drink healthy, eat healthy, think healthy, and avoid hurry, worry, and curry. Then you lead a healthy life, and you lead a happy life, because happiness is the ultimate aim of life. So our motto is to give maximum happiness to maximum people, and it is only possible by the achievement we can achieve by through practice of yoga, nothing else. Now, know yoga, know your health. And if you practice yoga, definitely you will achieve a good health, right? So in this way, I would like to conclude my session. If you have any doubt, please ask me. I will try my best to answer you.
Thank you, sir. So do we have questions from anyone?
Yes, please ask.
Very good evening, sir. Literally, your session have touched many areas, and I am quite interested towards yoga and meditation. My question is towards yoga and meditation. Can we reach the Lord Almighty, Allah, Jesus, whoever,
Yes,
by practicing the yoga?
Yoga and meditation, what?
Yoga.
What is the difference between?
Can yoga help to reach the Almighty God, Allah, Jesus? by the concentration, by the meditation, by reaching out our soul.
Yes. Yoga helps in concentration. Concentration, I told you, concentration is, according to Maharshi Patanjali, that is your dharana, desabandha chittasya dharana. To fixing up the mind at one point is known as the dharana. And if you practice suppose Trataka, if you go search Trataka, if you practice Trataka, is one of the best practices to achieve the concentration. Whatever in a dark place, you have to kindle a light, your candle, light the candle, and you see your focus that is the flame of the candle for a half an hour, then definitely your mind will be more concentrated. So in this way, by Trataka, you will be able to achieve the concentration or increase your concentration. And this is concentration or the dharana is a part of yoga.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. So, do we have any more questions from anyone?
Yeah.
In our busy schedule,
Yes.
in the busy schedule of the students, even the day
In your busy schedule.
In the busy schedule of the students, even.
Yeah.
The day starts from morning 5 o'clock, ends with evening 11 or 12, like that.
Yeah.
I am not telling about those who are spending their time with their smartphones or otherwise, but really who are engaged. How they simply go for some simple yoga to all those problems what you have said.
So I meant to say that in your busy schedule, how one can practice yoga? Is it right?
No. What simple yoga they can do? For small
simple yoga. Simple yoga is nothing but Surya Namaskar. Nothing. If simple yoga is Surya Namaskar, Bhastrika Pranama, and your Nadi Sodhana Pranama. These three things are at least they adopt, they can achieve. Simple yoga for the students during the busy schedule.
Sometimes due to long sitting, students have usual problem as a back problem.
Yeah.
So how can they get rid of that?
Yes, actually, your voice sometimes it is breaking.
Sometimes due to long sitting, students face back pain,
Back pain?
Yes. How they can get rid of that?
Okay, for a back pain, there is known as a backward bending series, that is Bhujangasana. That is known as the Bhujangasana. If you practice at least one practice, Bhujangasana is also enough to avoid back pain.
Can we see that one demonstration of Bhujangasana?
Okay. Just 1 minute. Kasi. Pancha, please. Bhujangasana please karo. Bhujangasana. Rakhi diyo aso. Inke aso. Saap bag. You can see, sir. I am doing. Am I visible?
Yes.
Yeah, this is one hand here, another hand will be here. This is Bhujangasana, right?
No, you are visible, but that position we cannot see.
Position, huh? Just 1 minute, sir.
Back. You have to go with back. And somebody has to hold the phone or whatever.
Is it visible, sir?
Yes.
Now, this is back, lower back.
Yes.
Usually pain is here. So if you do this one, the muscles, that is the latissimus dorsi. This muscle is known as latissimus dorsi. These muscles are strengthened during the practice of Bhujangasana. So one can avoid back pain, right, sir?
Yes.
Yes.
That Surya Namaskar can be done at evening.
Hi, so you can do, sir. Surya Namaskar is done at any time on an empty stomach. Usually we prefer in the morning and evening time, but the stomach should be empty.
Good, sir.
Right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Anything else?
Yes, Smriti ma'am. We can end the session here.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the session, sir. It was really an energetic one and a motivational one as well. Now I would request our dean to kindly tell something on today's eve. Over to you, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Abhishek. Thank you, Kasi Vishwanath sir, and thank you, Rajesh sir.
Okay, sir.
And from All India Institute of Medical Sciences, you people are really doing wonderful things. That is, preventive is better than cure. And really you are serving that thing. Due to busy schedule and overloaded work done nowadays, we people and all over the world facing a lot of problems like memory loss is a very common tendency nowadays. I am also facing the same thing because of only that overloaded work and over trafficked work, even we can say. So, however, your advice, your suggestion will definitely keep remember, and we will try to include yoga in our day-to-day practice, and have a token of appreciation from School of Pharmacy, Arkaja University. Abhishek, please. Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mani, this small token of appreciation on behalf of School of Pharmacy, please accept, sir. Yes, Abhishek, the next one. Abhishek, yes. Mr. Kasi Vishwanath Wari, sir, please accept a small token of appreciation.
Yes, sir. I am happy. I am happy to have this one. Sir.
Thank you, sir. And we expect
Okay,
your association
sir.
in this yogic session in future event.
Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Definitely, sir. We are ready. Sir.
Thank you so much, sir. I, on behalf of School of Pharmacy, would like to welcome you to our university once, because as the event is being conducted virtually, so we couldn't do the yoga properly with you. So I would request you both to kindly come to School of Pharmacy once and do motivate us with the yoga session. So we hope your presence very soon. The pandemic situation gets over. Thanks for this session, sir. Thank you, everyone. And now I would request everyone to kindly stand in their respective places for the national anthem.
Please, everybody stand.
गणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you everyone for active participation in today's event, and we hope that we will in the future events as well. So everyone from on my